Drake, listen to this. Has this controlled explosion going down in Toronto? It's a controlled, planned detonation, not anything real. Obviously, this is all for his Iceman music video shoot. He never even officially announced Iceman is dropping. People are just out here guessing it's on the way. Everyone keeps repeating the same line. It's coming soon. On the way, still on the way. Honestly, this might be the longest rollout in history. Okay, we're talking nearly a full year of this rollout now. I know he dropped a project over a year ago with Party Next Door, but what's weird is Party Next Door didn't even show up in one of the videos from that collab album, even though it was technically their joint project with Drake. And tell me, isn't that a little strange? But I've got to give Party Next Door credit here. The guy really moves like a team player. He's locked in with OVO, and he's definitely getting his money. He's always right there with Drake, backing him up. You've got to understand, that's what real teamwork looks like. The goal is always to push the whole team forward, right? If Dipset had this kind of mindset, or even G-Unit, if everyone thought like that, the whole brand would just keep growing. Even Young Money, everybody eventually split and built their own lanes. You still had Young Money with Lil Wayne, then Nicki Minaj doing her own signings and her own direction, and Drake building his own empire. But at some point, the unity just faded out, you know? So now everybody's dealing with their own struggles and situations. People are questioning Lil Wayne, and Nicki Minaj is now basically battling the entire female rap scene. And now she's even stepping into political conversations, which of course comes with its own set of issues. That's why going political, whether Democrat or Republican,
nothing is certain. Well, Pooh Shiesty doesn't look happy at all in that mugshot. And honestly, I wouldn't be either. His career was just starting to come back together. Then suddenly, everything went back off track. He's basically spent more time locked up than actually free releasing music. And that's honestly insane. I mean, he's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed, but he can rap and he can make really catchy records. And it's honestly a shame he's not free right now. It's sad he ended up going down the wrong path. Seems like his father wasn't the best role model either, since he's locked up alongside him. He probably thought it was a good idea at the time. Hey, let's go rob Gucci Mane and pressure him into signing this. And hold up, did they really have to rob him and take his wedding ring too? You know what? If they hadn't done all that and just handled the release properly, it probably would have gone way smoother. But to rob him on top of that, like, yo, let my homies get a piece, take the jewelry, that was honestly one of the dumbest decisions ever. Regardless of what you think about Gucci Mane or whether he told or not, that part was just stupid. And honestly, OJ the Juice Man said it best. If you really break it down, you just have to do the math and handle the business. If you invest this much and get this much back, and someone else is offering more because CMG tempted him to switch, and then he made that crazy move to try and get out, Yo Gotti was probably like, what are you doing, bro? Like, we can't even work with this situation. This is not how you secure a release. When I said get a release, I meant use your lawyer to get you out properly, not go confront them like that. That's just crazy, right? That's like, this isn't the 90s anymore, bro. You know, I don't even know. So, David has now lost his Sony Music Publishing deal, so he's no longer signed under Sony Music Publishing. He's likely lost most of his deals at this point, which is honestly crazy because they probably just wanted to distance themselves. I bet they're still going to collect whatever money keeps coming in. They still need to recoup their investment. Whatever advance they gave them, they're going to recover it and still make their profit. They just don't want to continue doing business with them, right? Let's be honest. Now, if I'm finessed 2 times, I'm getting my lawyer involved and trying to figure out a clean exit. Because honestly, there's probably no easy way out once you're locked in. The smart move is saving up and buying yourself out the contract. Yo Gotti did exactly that with his own situation, and you've got to respect it. He literally paid his way out. Around $400K if you break it down. And that's real business talk right there. That's how you regain control. Now, switch it up. This situation with Ice Spice? Hold up. This one got messy. So apparently, this woman who later attacked her actually approached her while she was eating at McDonald's in LA. She acted like a fan, but Ice Spice wasn't really in the mood, allegedly came off rude, and things escalated fast. Next thing you know, words were exchanged, Ice Spice called her out, and the girl ended up smacking her. It spilled outside and turned into a full-on fight. If you want the full clip, it's all over TMZ.
Now back to Boosie, because DJ Envy basically said he's not worth that $40K interview price. And look, people are just being honest at this point. Vlad already showed the numbers, and Boosie himself made this whole thing public, so now it's in the open. And I'm gonna be real with you, this is exactly why things got messy. But here's the twist. I guarantee you this, Boosie is still gonna end up back on Vlad's platform. And that first interview back, it's gonna do numbers. I didn't even realize Vlad was paying him $25K per interview. That's actually a lot more than people think. I thought it would have been around $10 to $15K max. But honestly, in most cases, artists aren't even supposed to be getting paid like that for interviews. Traditionally, it's promotion. You do the interview, you boost your brand, and that brings you money elsewhere, like shows, merch, and music. That's the real exchange. But once Boosie brought the payment structure into public conversation, everything shifted. Now every platform has to compete with payouts, and that